true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. Maurice Jackson makes his big league debut right after this. Maurice Jackson steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions and a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A changeup over the inside corner. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Ready now, Miguel Cabrera. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs into first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
First pitch on its way. Joseph swings, and this is crushed out to left field. Hazel Baker looks up. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Nick Castellanos now. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. 1 away.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Center fielder.
Settling in now, Zane Barton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Jackson is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now, James McCann. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch. Here's a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Odor over to his left, and that retires the side. Tigers leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, David Feliz. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. That's popped up out towards short right field. Odor is calling for it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Jackson has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Jankowski leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Tommy Joseph is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
To 1-2 now. Hit hard to short.
Andrus fields it cleanly.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the... Stepping into the box, Corey Spangenberg. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's a high pop-up. Robinson moving to his left. Makes the play, one away. At the plate, Zane Barton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Still 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder, James McCann. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls. Popped him up. Huerta waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, James McCann, a base hit in his first trip.
Captain, James McCann.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. In order to go that'll bring in Joey Rickard. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, David Feliz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in and looking for more, Travis Jankowski. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So that at-bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's running high in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazzara into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They still lead it 2-1. Tommy Joseph will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Third baseman.
Nick Castellanos now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Hit on the ground to third. Robinson takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Corey Spangenberg. No hits to this point.
Second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Up around the face. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now. Zane Barton would be next. That one's in there. 3-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Tigers lead this one 2-1. Tony Barnett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Tony Barnett.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Rangers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tony Barnett claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keone Kela hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score.